And I also want to round this all off by finally getting things started and telling you to start off this event. We have a very special show match for you guys with National Star College in FIFA 21. I am definitely not a FIFA player myself, but I know a few people in the crowd who most definitely are. So yeah, National Star, if you guys do not actually know about the college itself, is a UK charity that prepares young people with disabilities for adulthood and supports them to kind of realize and get into their aspirations later on in life. They're here to kind of pave the way for disabled people to kind of get them involved with and work alongside us to show that, you know, video games really are for everyone and anyone, and to encourage them to be able to play in tournaments and competitions and get involved in esports for real. And without further ado, today we have Dan and Christopher joining us today to put on some great games for us to watch. So, yeah, can we give them a round of applause, please?
Cheers, Jasmine. How are we doing, guys? Really excited to be here. I'm Callum from SAF.
And I'm Luke from SAF.
Brilliant to be here. We've got an exhibition game on for you today. We've got Dan the Man against Chris. Now, Dan suffers or has cerebral palsy, and he's playing today on a specially adapted controller. So, Dan's playing against Chris. It should be an interesting game. From what I understand, Dan is playing with his favourite team, Chelsea. Chris is playing with Stoke.
Stoke, yeah.
It is Stoke, isn't it? Yeah. He's brought along with him, Chris, today. He's got his scarf. He's got his favourite. Was it a teddy bear?
It was the mascot, wasn't it?
Was it the mascot, was it?
Is it a hippo?
I don't know who the mascot of Stoke is, but we're in for an interesting game today. What's really interesting about the controller that Dan is using, it's a specialist controller that Microsoft have put together.
It's the Xbox adaptive controller, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. And yeah, it's a specialist controller that they've put together that enables Dan to play. You can see it on your screens now. And what Dan's able to do is he's able to use his hand with the bigger buttons that he's got in front of him there, and it's in a similar way to what he's got in his wheelchair. He's then got, so if the camera just zooms out, you'll also see he's got two buttons either side of his head that he's able to knock back and forward to give him the movement within the game. So you can see it there.
It's amazing, absolutely amazing piece of kit.
Yeah, I think what's amazing about the Xbox controller as well. So the guys at Microsoft that have helped develop this, in order to try and make it accessible as possible, they've kept the price exactly the same as what it would be for a normal controller. So the price point is exactly the same. It allows, you know, the idea behind it is to be as accessible to as many people as possible, and that's one of the things that National Star, who have set this event up with in partnership with British Esports, have been part of. They've been around for over 50 years. They've been helping adults prepare for adulthood with you know, ongoing disabilities and learning difficulties, but also set themselves up to hopefully, you know, achieve their aspirations. So whether that's, for example, Dan the Man here playing FIFA, or further on into adult life, and giving them these fantastic opportunities. You can see there, he's just getting himself set up, isn't he? He looks like he's going to enjoy it. But I think we're in for a good game today. I mean, I can't remember the last time Chelsea have played Stoke. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It's been a while, definitely been a while.
When was Stoke last in the Premier League? It must have been. It's been a few years, isn't it?
4 or 5 years.
4 or 5
like
years.
It's got to be.
Yeah. So, and obviously Chelsea with their multi-million-pound team. You're expecting to see a good game here. Is he still going for Stoke? Is he? Oh. Is that Liverpool? I can see. He might be going with Liverpool here.
Well, he's in the Championship.
There he is. He's found his Stoke. He's found his Stoke. Look at him. Dan's loving it. He's absolutely loving it. Getting set. He's got the game face on. He's ready to go. So we've got two games today. So the first game that we're going to be playing is Dan the Man using his specialist controller against Chris. The second game will be with a volunteer from the British Esports.
Yep.
That will be playing on the adaptive controller, just to sort of show how someone that hasn't used the controller gets on with it. Should be an interesting game. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
It will. I was trying to get used to it myself, but it was.
I mean, you're not very good at FIFA anyway, Luke, are you?
No. We're not the best. We're not the best. So
that's why we're not on the stage. We're commentating instead, isn't it?
yes.
Here we go. So we're into the game. So it looks like Stokes with the ball at the moment. Straight through on goal. Within the first couple of minutes, he takes a shot
he's at
off the post. Oh, great effort. Ball goes out wide. He puts it back into the mixer. Keeper with a safe hands. So what's he doing here? He's getting his head up, looking for his options. The ref's got his time right. He's only got 6 seconds. He plays it long. Plays out to Pulisic. Do you think Pulisic might be the favourite player with the pace he's got?
Yeah, definitely. Straight down the wing.
Yeah, Chelsea on the ball here. Gets his head up, looks for his options. We're not close enough, Luke.
No, not close enough. Sorry.
We can hold hands now.
Not a problem. Right, looks like he's through.
That's good defending there. Covered nicely at the back. He's gone long. It's
Pulisic again.
It's interesting. It's like watching Bolton in 2006 under Sam Allardyce, isn't it? He's got that long ball absolutely spot on. He's made a bit of a break through the middle here. He shoots, he scores. What a goal! What a goal! Stoke City take the lead. 1-0. He celebrates at the corner flag. Watching the replay as well. Look at that. He just finds a bit of space between the two. Gets his head up. Looks for top bins. Finds it. 1-0 Stoke City. Stoke fans around the world will be going mad for this, won't they?
It's been a while since he scored past Chelsea.
Exactly. I can't remember the last time I saw Stoke beating Chelsea. You know what they say, you can't do it on a windy Tuesday night. Chelsea the attack now. Plays the ball back to Dan James. Lovely turn. He's done him like a kipper. Into Mason Mount. Mount gets his head up. Looks inside. He's got options. Bit of left stick dribbling. Good shot. Not far over. So that's a great effort. So Stoke now playing out from the back. Gives the ball away, collected by Azpilicueta. At the back there, Timo Werner. You know what he's like in front of goal. He's got options out wide. He decides to cut it back inside. It's great dribbling. Couldn't quite get the pass away. Great interception.
Oh, I thought he was through then.
Stoke City on the break. Ball's collected in the midfield by Chelsea. Well, it's getting a bit scrappy in the middle here. Could end up anywhere.
It's great defending again.
It is. Cut the ball out nicely. Ball comes into Chelsea in the middle again. N'Golo Kante, the man is everywhere. Every blade of grass he's covering. It's just like in real life. Stoke City with the throw. It's a nice build-up play from Chris here. It's interesting to see the two different styles of FIFA going on here.
Yes.
You've got Chris that's passing the ball about quite a lot in the middle, whereas it's quite obvious that Dan the man is a brilliant... Oh, he's given it away! Oh no, it's 2-0. 2-0 Stoke City. He's had the instincts there. He's reacted first. He's nicked it off his toe, and he's gone. Thank you very much. Back of the nets. 2-0 Stoke City. Just wondering what Dan's going to do here. He's gone long. He's looking for that Pulisic run down the wing again, isn't he? Look at the concentration on Chris's face. It means business. It's 2-0. He might not be done it. He's going through the middle again. Nick Powell. Nick Powell for Stoke City. He shoots. 3-0.
Get in.
Great finish again. He's just finding a bit of space there between the two centre-backs, isn't he? But I think the brilliant thing about, what's happening today, I mean, for Dan to be here and playing FIFA live in front of an audience on a fantastic stream like this, given the opportunity. I mean, it's a real credit to National Star and British Esports to see what they've brought together here to give him the opportunity to do something like this. Oh, we've got Stoke on the break here again. Nick Powell, he's running riot today. He's running riot. The man can't be stopped.
Is that a hat-trick?
Is that a hat-trick?
I think so.
3 of the best, he's made them pay. I've always wanted to say that on one of these shows. Those of you that follow FIFA will know that line very, very well from the commentary. Kick off again.
He's going to go long. Oh no. Out to the wing.
He's trying something different here. Oh, it's unlucky. Couldn't quite get the ball under control. Chelsea goes long, looking for that run of Pulisic every time. He's got the pace, hasn't he? He's just not quite finding his feet at the moment. But great interception in the middle there. The ball played out to Werner again. Werner tries to run through the middle. What a tackle. Out of nowhere. Is that Stephen Fletcher?
Tackle there.
Is that Stephen Fletcher still playing at Stoke City?
Thiago Silva with a tackle.
Oh, here we go. Werner's in. Werner's in. Tries to bring it down. Oh, it's unlucky. Great defending by Chris. It's like the Great Wall of China at the moment at the Stoke back there. Reminds me of the days of Ryan Shawcross, you know. What a centre back that was. What a player. Ball goes up and long again. Can Werner win it in the air? It's unlucky.
Solid back line.
It is. Chris has got everything locked down at the back there, making life very, very hard for Dan at the moment.
Fletcher, Powell with the link up play. It's a great challenge.
Well recovered there. N'Golo Kante at the back again.
Great clearance.
We don't need to say which midfielder it is. You just know it's going to be Kante at this point, don't you?
It's through again. Fletcher.
Bringing out the pace, winding
it's
back the
5.
years. Wow, that is Stephen Fletcher, isn't he? He must be 37, 38 now. It must be. Is that Stephen Fletcher? It doesn't look like it, actually, does it?
I don't think it is him.
No. I got completely the wrong player. I'm showing off my championship knowledge here. As again, Dan's got the ball in the middle. He's looking for that Pulisic run every time. I bet you any money that's his favourite player.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
Got to be.
Yeah. Nick Powell on the break again to make it 6 before half time. Great save. Interesting choice in goal though. He's gone with Mendy in goal rather than Kepa.
He's a better keeper though, isn't he?
He is, yeah. But he's obviously a Chelsea fan. Great ball through the middle here. Fletcher. Oh, it's 6. Did I just see Chris Green timed that as well?
He didn't do it.
He's like a pro player. I'll be having a word with him after this. Maybe sign him up for the old esports team, you know. Great pass through the middle
Stephen
there.
Fletcher?
It is Stephen. I told you.
Wow.
I know. I see. There's me doubting my football knowledge, making me doubt myself here, Luke.
Number 21, Stephen Fletcher.
You can just see there. He's looking for that option again with Werner. You can see how he's using his hands. So what he does is he's placing his fist in the middle of the pad, and then what he does, he rolls his hand to press the buttons as he goes. I mean, that's some skill.
I think the 2 buttons, one either side of his head's for just like a tackle and a pass. That's all.
Yeah, that's all he's playing, isn't it? So, you know, he's got 2 options. One side he passes, the other side he shoots. We're at half time here. 6-0 at the break. What a half this has been for Chris. Chris looks over the moon with that performance. Is Dan going to be making any changes at half time? No, he's straight back into it. He's not messing about. He's thinking 6-0, we've got this. Comeback's on. Stephen Fletcher on a mazy run. Can he be stopped? I don't think he can. I don't think he can. Oh, he's put it wide. He's tried to green time it again. He's got it wrong.
Dragged it wide.
He's ended up near the corner flag. That's like watching me on a Saturday, that is.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah. Oh, I'd like to think I'm slightly quicker than that. I'm probably not, to be fair.
It's back through.
That COVID hangover, mate. COVID curves. Great save by Mendy. Corner ball. Stoke City. They are known to be dangerous in the air, aren't they? Good ball in. Oh, great defending at the back post there. Gets the clearance away. Motondo picks it up at the back, plays the ball into Smith. Smith into... Is that John Obi Mikel?
I believe so.
Is he at Stoke?
Yeah.
The ex-Chelsea legend playing
And
for
it's
Stoke.
7-0.
7-0. Great finish. He gave the keeper no chance there, didn't he?
Fletcher
He got through
again.
a goal and he thought, I'm not making the same mistake this time. Top bins, have some of that. Pick that one out, keeper.
Long ball again.
Ball goes long again. Oh, what's this? Stoke back. Plays it. He's trying to play it around the back. Look at this. He's got plenty of time. What's he doing there? Hello.
Oh.
Chelsea could be in
Turner.
here. He gets his head up. Oh, so lucky. Great defending by Stoke. Werner gets the ball. Keeper's trying to take him on. Playing the ball around the back. This is confidence from Chris, isn't it?
Lovely little ball forward. Stephen Fletcher holds the ball well. Thiago Silva. It's unlucky.
Reset for the back end. Oh, the keeper's put it into his own net. The keeper's put it into his own net. Dan the
Dan's
man
gone
has scored. Look at that for a celebration.
Thiago
Amazing,
Silva.
Thiago Silva. Now, the interesting thing about Chris, so we found this out beforehand, so Chris likes everyone to feel included and to take part. It's just part of his makeup and what he does. So the reason Chris has scored a no goal there is actually is purely for Dan the man, because he's thinking of other people all of the time and wants people to feel like they're taking part. So absolute fair play to Chris. It's such a lovely gesture to see, and you can see just how much it meant to Dan the man right there. Goal kick, cleared nicely. Chilwell on the ball. Hasn't played at the Euros yet, has he, as Chilwell? Do you think we'll see him tonight?
Possibly. I hope so.
Oh, that's a great
save
save.
by Mendy, that is.
I think that was that bit of keeper movement I saw from down the man there. It looked like he sort of took the keeper slightly to the right side. Brilliant save.
And it's that man again.
Kante. He's everywhere, isn't he? He's absolutely everywhere.
Though.
What was it they used to say about him at Leicester? They used to say, Danny Drinkwater in the middle, didn't they? And N'Golo Kante either side of him. He's just everywhere, the man, isn't he? Not that you see Danny Drinkwater at Chelsea.
No.
Went there together. Kante's had a bit of a career afterwards, but what's Chris doing
What's
here?
going on wrong with the keeper?
Oh, he's fancied it. Oh, hello.
That's a great
Through ball
turn.
from the keeper. Stephen Fletcher rolling back the years, runs through on goal. Can he beat the keeper? He passes it into John Obi Mikel.
Save again.
I think he's trying to get that goal with Mikel, isn't he? He's like ex-Chelsea legend, scored against Chelsea. I can see what he's doing here. I can see. Fletcher picks up the ball again. Amazing run into. Is that
McLean?
Is that McLean?
It is
That's an
indeed.
ex West Brom fan. That's an
Ex-West Brom player, yes.
What do you think of him? He's a controversial character.
Yeah.
Say no more. Say no more.
Bit hit and miss.
Probably why he's at Stoke now, isn't it?
Like Marmot.
8-1 into the 67th minute. We haven't seen any substitutions yet. I mean, if you're Chelsea right now, who'd you bring on?
Nay.
Yeah, off the sub bench.
Abraham.
Tammy Abraham, yeah.
Tammy.
We all know Werner's had a hit and miss stage. What? Was that a shot on target?
It was indeed.
God, imagine if that goes top bins from 45 yards. We'd have been talking about that one for years.
Keeper's going on a little run again.
He is. He's off.
Oh,
what ball? I mean, this keeper's a bit of a playmaker himself, isn't he?
and Fletcher's through.
He's through again. Can he be stopped? I'm not sure he can. He's got the legs. Oh, just wide of the post. Hands on hips.
Fletcher off for
Jay Brown. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you who that was, mate.
We're in the championship, and I can't tell you whether.
That's why you'll be playing them next season as a West Brom fan, won't you? You'll get to know.
We'll find out who they are.
Chelsea, he's trying to run it out from the back. He's still trying to dribble the ball around.
That's a great ball.
Lovely. Oh, he's gone route one. Back to the keeper. Keeper's coming out again. He's got some good moves for a keeper, hasn't he?
Yes, indeed. Oh, he's got back.
Hello, hello.
Oh,
He's dancing.
It's a slide.
Quick feet. Things you didn't think you'd see from a keeper. Into McLean, who plays it into Matondo. Matondo into Brown. Brown's with the fresh legs. Plays it back out to Matondo. He's got bags of space in the wing. Can he get a shot away? Oh, he's gone for the green time. He's got it just slightly wrong. Drifts wide of the post. It's 8-1 and Chris still means business.
Still attacking well. The brain, fresh on. Oh yes, there
What
we
a
go.
finish.
9-1.
What a finish. What a finish.
Minutes gone.
And could you imagine if Stoke had beaten Chelsea 9-1?
Can Dan the man grab one more goal? Aspilicueta through to Werner.
Werner gets his head up, looking for Kante. Oh, Kante came short,
Kante
but he's
got it.
collected it again. The man is everywhere. Plays out to Chilwell. Chilwell tries to get the cross into the box. Hasn't happened this time. Oh, but Pulisic. Risky challenge there. He's gone in at the feet. He gets away with it.
Oh.
Great interception from Werner. Can he make something count here? Oh, good collection for the keeper. Good collection. That's good pressure, though, from Chelsea. Dan fighting on right to the very end here.
Another long ball.
He's looking for that over the top, wasn't he?
Yeah. Trying for the Pulisic or Werner.
Oh, Chris has put it into the back of his own net. Or has he?
He's put it wide.
He's put it wide. I
Wow.
thought it was in.
I did
I
as
thought
well.
it was in.
I thought it was in. Corner to Chelsea.
But this is Chris once again. He's 9-1 up. He knows that Dan is here for an experience and to be part of the crowd and to play FIFA live on a stream, and he wants him to have a good time. This is his way of, you know, showing.
And it's in.
He's put it into the back of his own net. Was that Pulisic that scored it?
No, Mason Mount, I believe.
It was Mason Mount.
Come back across.
Great
off
to
the
see.
corner.
Look at Dan celebrating there.
Was
Ooh.
it Mason Mount?
I think Mount's
He's
just taking
claimed the
credit
goal.
for that, hasn't he?
He's claimed it.
He's claimed it. He's done a Harry Kane.
Norrington
Yeah.
Davis own goal. Brown. Great tackle that is by Silva. Long ball. Werner's gone.
Into added time here. 4 minutes added on. The ref's obviously seen something.
Definitely.
I didn't see it, but
It's a great ball through to Werner.
oh, Dan's suddenly looking very, very dangerous in the final couple of minutes here. Will we see a final goal? Interception in the middle of the pitch.
Jorginho.
He's through. He shoots. Oh, good save from the keeper. Celebrating it.
Can he grab another goal off his corner? Last minute. Oh, and that's full time.
Full-time whistle has been blown. 9-2 to Chris. Fair play to Chris. What a game. What a game.
Nick Powell was a hat-trick.
Is it a hat-trick
He
here
did
over
get
Nick
the
Powell, is it?
Hat-trick in the match ball. Well done to Chris there.
And it's great to see Dan enjoying himself so much. Look at the stats there. Stoke have had 19 shots, 13 of those on target. That's clinical. That means what, 9 goals from 13 shots on target? Wow. That is some conversion rate.
It is indeed.
I mean, what a game we've just seen there. That's really something quite special.
It is. The control. The control that Dan's using for me is just something special.
What really amazed me was the level of control he had with the left stick dribbling.
Yeah.
So you could see him as he was rolling his hand and he was making those moves on the adaptability controller. And, you know, that's something special to see from him.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
I got completely lost for words now. I was on a roll and suddenly I went, hang on, my mind's just gone blank. You know, but exceptional game to see. I think now what we're going to see next, we've got another game lined up for you. So Chris is back in action, if I'm right in saying. But what we're going to do now, we've got someone standing in from British Esports that's going to be using the adaptability controller.
Yes.
To show how a normal person can also use the controller. We'll see what he's like. He's kind of said to us before the game, don't expect anything much. He's not the best FIFA player in the world. But can Chris make it back-to-back games?
It'll be a good game.
I think it
It'll
will.
be a good game.
I think it will.
Good to see how an able-bodied person can use those controls.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, imagine Stoke doing the double over Chelsea.
Wow.
The fans will be going wild, won't they, back at Stoke? They might be stuck at the Championship, but they're doing it here on a Friday afternoon in... well, we're in Nottingham, aren't we? I had to think about that then. So, a little bit of a break now whilst we get set up for the next game. But, let's talk again about National Star and the work they've been doing. So they're a UK-based charity. They've been around for, 50, 60 years. And, the work that they've been doing is genuinely life-changing.
Yes. It's huge what they do. It's massive. It's...
Yeah, you can't put it into words. You just can't put it into words because these people are giving such fantastic opportunities to people that wouldn't normally get them in everyday scenarios. And you're looking at what they're doing, whether it's things like with Dan the Man or Chris getting them involved with FIFA, or it's helping adults settle into future life and giving them those options and those opportunities. And it's brilliant to see them on the stage here with us today. Celebrating that. They're able to take part in such events. Lovely. So we're gonna bring up a shot of the controller now, just so you can see exactly what Dan the Man has been using. So what he does there is he puts his fist into the middle, and what he does is it's similar to how he uses his wheelchair and how he gets about with that. He rolls his fist across the button, so you can see there. It's set up, you've got the X, the Y, the A and the B, as you would on the Xbox controller. So he's able to press the controls there. If you zoom out slightly further, you'll also see the Adaptability Xbox controller. And what we've got there, so that's from Xbox as well. There's various different plugins there, and it's not just for people with cerebral palsy. There's different people that can use the controller. So much so that you've even got I think it's Braille on the back of the controller there, where people with visual impairments can also set up the controller and use it that way. But you'll see that what Dan had at the top of his head, he had two buttons at the top of his head. It looks a little bit like what I've got on my head here. And what he was doing is knocking his head side to side, and that was pressing the buttons of the controller, wasn't it?
I think it was a pass and a tackle, and then it was sort of shoot.
Yeah,
when he was
he was getting the tackle on absolutely spot on, wasn't it? He couldn't go wrong with that. So it's brilliant to see. Him taking part in such an event. And I think next up we're gonna see someone that's able-bodied using the same controller. We'll see how he gets on. I'm kind of excited. It's going to be different,
I mean, I struggle to use a normal controller.
So I've seen him in action.
But it'll be good. It'll be good to see.
Yeah, definitely. So, second game lined up. Do you think we'll see Chelsea against Stoke again, or are we going to see some different teams?
I think we'll see Chelsea again.
Chelsea again, out for revenge.
Yes, that's what we want.
Yeah.
A bit of revenge.
Yeah. Another thriller. Hopefully we'll see plenty of goals again. But yeah, we've got a couple of minutes now just until the next game. So, and I think again we'll probably be on kickoff mode, if I'm right in saying.
I think so, yes.
Yeah,
it is.
So it's just the standard teams. It's not like your ultimate team or your pro clubs. So standard Chelsea team, should be good.
Well, we need 11 goals in the last game.
You can't argue with it, can you?
No,
you can't go wrong with that. So it'll be interesting. But I don't know about you. My money's on Chris right now.
Yeah, he's playing really well.
I mean, to win 9-2, and he looked so comfortable on the ball. I mean, I've never seen Stephen Fletcher play like that. He's been around for donkeys of years, hasn't he? I've never in a million years, even at his peak, he was never that good, was he?
No, not at all.
Yeah, and then you got Nick Powell in the middle as well. He just seemed to be pulling the strings, didn't he? Tearing Chelsea apart, almost showing he was a Man United prospect at the start, wasn't he?
Yes.
Man United prospect, almost showing the same form. I think we're now ready to go back to the game, back to the action, and we are live. We are Tottenham.
There you can see the controller there. That
we've got two completely different. I say two completely different teams. We've got Stoke still, and we've got Tottenham Hotspur.
There's Chris of Stoke.
Maybe, just maybe, we'll find a new manager for Tottenham here as well.
This is Tottenham through.
Tottenham through.
And it's
takes a
1-0
shot.
to
What a
Tottenham.
goal! 1-0. A bit of a surprise. He loves it. Look, he's celebrating. I can see him there. There's a bit of a smile behind that mask. I'm sure of it. 1-0 Tottenham. Who got the goal there?
Bale.
Was that Bale?
Gareth Bale, yes.
That could be the last time you see Bale in a Tottenham shirt.
Finessed it past the keeper.
It's a great finish. Side foots it. Keeper stood no chance. I think Chris realises now he's in for a game.
So as you can see on the screen there with the green arm that comes up onto the left-hand side, that's one of the buttons that he'll be using.
Holds it in place. And we had a bit of a play with it just before the stream. And I'll tell you something, it's held in place, those, aren't they? You know, it's quite...
Yeah, it's solid.
It really, really is. You can see in there just the little head movements. But this is the first time I believe he's used the controller. 1-0 up. Oh, he's gone in with that's a dirty slide. Referee. If he catches him there, that's a penalty all day long. What's happened there? Keeper with the ball. Plays it out into the middle. Hojberg, signing from Southampton last year, into Dele Alli. Dele Alli making a run down the left-hand side. He gets his head up. Plays the ball into Kane. Passes it out to Son. That's a famous partnership, isn't it? Kane to Son. Back to Kane. Oh, what a save from the keeper. What a save.
Kane get his head on this.
Whips it back post. Is he shooting from there? I mean, that's confidence, isn't it?
Wow.
That's confidence. He's taken a shot from there. And I know Luis hasn't had the best to see. That's not Luis, is it? That's the other way.
There's Powell now.
Powell, can he pull the same magic again? Plays it out to Matondo. Clearly got pace on that right-hand side. Maguire intercepts into Hojberg. Hojberg gets tackled in the middle by John Obi Mikel. Stephen Fletcher, what a goal! Oh, what have I just seen? He's done the centre-back and he's hit it first time.
That is an absolutely fantastic
What
goal.
a screamer.
One touch, bang.
Chris is back and he's saying, I mean business, it's 1-0, pick this one out, son.
It's a great finish.
Wow. Sign him up. Sign him up. What a player. He'll have to teach me. I don't know how to do that. He'll have to teach me at the end. I'll be asking him questions. I'll be asking him for some tips.
Definitely. Can't do that myself.
Stephen Fletcher on the ball again. Look, he's just looking dangerous every time he gets on the ball, isn't he? Alderville with the interception.
Lo Celso now.
Haven't seen much of Lo Celso this year, have we?
No, not as much as you wanted to.
The amount of money that Tottenham paid for him as well. He plays the ball into Harry Kane. Bale's on the wing. He looks like he's picked up a slight knock there, Bale. He's got the little injury symbol up.
That's a great finish.
Goal line technology comes into it. The referee gives it. 2-1.
Ali, link-up play. There he goes.
Things you'll have to see. We haven't seen that
for a while.
No, it's been a long time since Dele Alli's done something as good as that.
Looks like Chris is making a change.
Yeah. He's realised it's... Was that Sam Vokes he's bringing on? In the middle?
Yeah.
Bold managerial decisions going on here. Could make all the difference. Here's your goal line technology. Reminds me of the Frank Lampard goal against Germany.
Let's not talk about that.
Oh, we got our revenge. We got our revenge, didn't we? We got our revenge. It's coming home, look, I've been told. I've been told to say it's coming home.
I think it is. I think it is going to come home.
Great goal. He's celebrating to the camera as well. Just showing that he means business.
Fletcher made one of his little runs. Cheeky ball there.
He's tried it, isn't he? Or he runs into a bit of trouble, gets away with that one. He misses the slide.
Coming onto the pitch.
Ball played to Smith.
Good interception, great ball.
Lovely.
Unlucky there.
Powell tries to knock it over the top. You know what? Stephen Fletcher looked at that and went, not today, son. He looked at it and went, nah, you've overhit that one. I'm not going to chase it. Not going to chase it today. Lo Celso on the ball again, pulling the strings in the middle here. Hojberg gets his head up into Kane's feet. Kane with a nice turn into Dele Alli. He's through again. Can he find the back of the net? Oh, he's over the bar. Too much power.
Wow. I thought that was 3-1. We want to see those little runs from the goalkeeper that he was doing.
Yeah, it's such confidence, doesn't he? It's so much confidence. He's trying to play that long ball over the top. Hasn't worked this time again. Lloris picking the ball up easily. Tries to find Bale. It's intercepted though here. Oh, Sam Vokes.
Bale's still got that knock.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's running that one off anytime soon, does he?
Great turn by Kane.
Was that pace from Kane?
It was.
We haven't seen that in a while either, have we?
No. Is that a shot?
Kane tries to have a shot. Parried away nicely. The ball's then locked upfield. Here he goes. Can he get it behind? Oh, it's a great tackle from Alderweireld. Belgium could have done with that last night.
It's a great.
Oh, I didn't even see the reverse ball. He's hit the bar again. This time it bounces out. Ball comes back out to Ali. Plays out wide to Oya, who tries to get into the mixer. Kane, nice touch. Finds him back post. Offside. Just went a fraction too soon. I'll tell you, I think he's got Chris on the rocks here.
Got him worried. Definitely got him worried.
Can his beloved Stoke come back into this?
Loose ball there. He's picked it up. Matondo.
He's got bags of pace, that Matondo.
He has. Fletcher, go on. And
oh, it's a good save from the keeper.
Offside.
Oh, hello. Oh, that's
Offside.
close. Is he offside, was he?
Yeah.
Head in hands. He knew that was an opportunity, didn't he? It's close-ish.
Close.
Yeah. All right, about 3 hours. Send me to Specsavers, all right? You can see there at the back, you've got Dan the man. He's still watching on. I think he's given some coaching tips here.
Great touch there by Fletcher to bring that down.
There he is, Dan the man. He's gone from expert FIFA player to manager. We'll get Tottenham Hotspur on the phone.
It's a great turn there by Bale. Is he going to try one?
It's a great shot. Oh, it's unlucky. Picks the ball up in the middle. Looks for that option again. Stoke City just trying to defend this now, aren't they?
He's doing well. He's doing well
to keep him at bay at the moment.
Yeah.
Got a couple of minutes to half time. Can he survive? There might even be one final chance here for Stoke.
Fletcher.
Can he get his head up? He finds Vokes. Vokes tries to take a little step inside. Finds a bit of space. Can he get the shot away? Oh, good block. Great block. Have we got time for one final attack? I don't think so. The referee's going to blow for half time here.
It's a great ball out wide.
The ref's played on. Has he got time? Oh, he's just blown it just as you got that final opportunity. Half time, I'll tell you what, Luke, this is end-to-end stuff. It's a tight game.
I think, from what I'm saying, I think Chris can get back into this.
Yeah, I think he has. I'll tell you what, I'm impressed by Vokes in the middle. I thought to myself, when he made the substitution, I thought, what's he doing here? This is mad. But you know what? I've been proven wrong. Sam Vokes, he's having the game of a lifetime in the middle of the pitch.
Son, that's a great ball. That's
great save. Keeper keeps him in it. Plays it back to the keeper. The confidence, here he goes. Here goes the mazy run.
This is what we wanted to see.
Goes long. Can Matondo get on the end of it?
He's got the pace.
He has. He's done him. He's in behind it.
He's going to hit it. He has.
He has. Oh, great save from Lloris. Stephen Fletcher's in the middle. He's going, where was the pass, mate? Where was the pass? Here it is, though. Here it is. Oh, it's a great block. Stoke City in the ascendancy at the moment.
It's Kane.
I might have spoken too soon.
Got the offside. He's off.
Great line there. Great line. Held it nicely. And you can just see the chap on that's playing with Tottenham on the accessibility controller. He's just getting to grips with it now.
He's picked it up quite well, hasn't he?
He has. He has. Just ran into a little bit of trouble there, though. A little bit of trouble.
Good defending.
Great defending. Ball played long to Stephen Fletcher. Held up nicely. He's done that all day, hasn't he?
That's great, Joe. Great ball over.
Oh, hello. Has he nicked it? Oh, I thought for a split second there, it looked like he'd nabbed it from his toes and he was in behind. Hasn't worked this time. Matondo, he's everywhere. Plays the ball back to Smith. He loves those little dinks, doesn't he? He's just trying to find a bit of space. So here you can see him on the controller.
Just using his cheek, isn't he, to
he is
press a button.
Yeah, and you can see there he's put his palm right in the middle of it. And he's spread his fingers trying to use as much of the controller as possible.
So that controller itself like you said earlier, with the ball of
Yeah.
his hand, using it as a rolling it around.
Yeah, exactly that.
That actually acts as the analog stick of the controller.
Yeah, yeah. And you can see there, just the little head movement, using his cheek just to press the buttons.
Can Stoke and Chris get back into this?
They just need one. They just need one goal. I don't know what happens after this. Do we go to penalty shootout? Oh, it's a great opportunity. Oh, just wide. The keeper's done enough there. He's saying to his defence, where were you? And he's just knocked the ball over the bar. Goal kick. So there's the controller again.
It's amazing what we can do.
Yeah. And I think the thing about the controller there is it's completely modular. So you can move the buttons as well on the pad. So you can have it closer together, you can have it spread apart to fit your needs. Yeah, the whole idea behind it was to make it as accessible as possible for as many people to use.
So look at there from Powell.
Eric Dyer on the ball, plays it into Højbjerg. Højbjerg, Dele Alli, great turn. He's made a bit of space here. Suter just dives in. Harry Kane driving through the middle. Oh, he's trying to find Son. Oh,
what a strike.
What a partnership those two have.
What a strike.
Amazing.
There's Dan.
Dan celebrating. He's going, I've coached this fella. I've taught him everything I know. He's winning 3-1.
Great strike. Top bins.
It's a managerial masterpiece.
Across the keeper.
Son finds that top bins. You're not saving that. You can have two keepers now. You're not saving that one, are you?
Not at all. Unlucky for Chris.
Yeah, he's played well. He doesn't deserve to be 3-1 down.
No.
He's not out of this yet, though. We've still got 19 minutes to play, plus maybe a little bit of added time.
I think he needs to bring that keeper out.
He does.
Another little run.
Get the playmaker in the middle. That's where he's going wrong.
Bring your mate straight down to Matondo.
Get that pace going down on the left-hand side again. And find Stephen Fletcher in the middle. Nick Powell's had a quiet game compared to the last one, hasn't he?
Yes.
He was at the
I think
heart
he's
of everything
shot.
in the previous game. He's been a little bit quiet in this one. I don't know if Chris can be disappointed with him. Plays the ball out long. Lloris collects. It's been intercepted though. Stephen Fletcher picks up the ball. Finds Nick Powell.
Bale's still nursing that injury.
He is. He is, but he's too good to take off, isn't he? It's Gareth Bale. When he's not playing golf.
That's when he's not on the course. Ali now, out to Son.
Son's had a good game. Finds Dele Alli. It's opened up here for him a little bit.
Oh, what a ball that is.
Can he turn, twist?
Great
Gets
save.
a shot away. Oh, great save. Great save.
10 minutes to go. Fletcher.
He's trying to find Nick Powell. I think Nick Powell looks like he's blowing a bit there.
That could have been a dangerous challenge. There goes Matondo. Go on, Fletcher. Oh, good tackle. He's won it back.
And I know I shouldn't have favourites, but I kind of want Chris to come back in this. Bit of a whirlwind romance. Seeing Stoke City beat the mighty Tottenham.
And Chelsea.
And Chelsea in the same day.
Just need a third game now against Arsenal.
The London trilogy. We won't mention West Ham.
Yeah. 5 minutes to go now. Powell, can he do something?
He's trying to walk around the centre back. Eric Dyer's having none of it. Oh, hello. Dyer makes the mistake. 3-2. We've got a game on here.
Let's go.
Chris celebrates.
And Dan.
Lovely to see, isn't it? Dan's also celebrating for Chris.
It's amazing.
Such sportsmanship between the two of them.
It's great. Great to see it.
Can we see a late equaliser here? 3 minutes on the clock. Tottenham trying to hold on to the ball.
Vokes in the middle again.
Trying everything. Seconds to go. Interception in the middle. Nick Powell into Fletcher. Could this be it? 2 minutes of added time for the referee.
Powell's made a run.
Fletcher's on it.
Fletcher.
Fletcher! Fletcher! Yes! 3-3! What a goal! The crowd goes wild.
Get in
He's
there,
left
Stephen
it
Fletcher.
late. What a finish from Stephen Fletcher.
Superb.
When the chips are down, Fletcher brings it home. The crowd goes wild.
Great little run. Great little run.
Stoke City.
Stephen Fletcher.
Number 21, Stephen Fletcher.
What a goal.
Can we get one more? I think that's it.
What a game. What a comeback.
Brilliant. Well
Fair
done.
play to both players. Superb effort. And I'll tell you what, Chris with a late comeback there. That final goal, spectacular.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely spectacular.
Great run.
I've never seen Stephen Fletcher do something like that.
No, never. Not
In
at
his
all.
20-year career, it's probably a different Stephen Fletcher, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably only about.
Oh, dear,
Yeah,
oh
if you
dear.
have a look at the replay on that last goal, should be coming through.
Here we go. Oh, this is the first goal. This is the first goal. Look at that for a touch.
Great finish.
He sticks it over the centre-back and says, see you later, son.
It's Fletcher's
Watch this. Back of the net. Here's Tottenham goal.
Good goal from Ali, though.
Needed goal line technology. He's hit it so well, though. Just clips the underside of the bar.
Great celebration.
Here we go. Slight mistake there in the back line for Tottenham.
Well, this is 4 minutes to go.
4 minutes to go, and he's 2 down. And then look at this for a final goal. He skips past the centre-back.
Great finish.
Sticks it top bins and goes to celebrate with the crowd. The crowd goes wild.
Fantastic.
Wow.
But you got to give credit where it's due to using that adaptive controller
I
as
know.
well.
I mean, first time he's used it. He's gone 3-all against Chris, who's he's proven to be a good player. He's won
Yeah.
the first game. Was it 9-2?
9-2, yeah.
He's come into this. It's the first time he used the adaptive controller. You know, Tottenham gave a really, really good game. I will say, though, Chris has done it with Stoke.
This is it, isn't it?
He's done it with Stoke,
Stoke.
isn't he? Stoke City. And to play as well as he did against Tottenham, I mean, they've just done Chelsea. They've then drawn with Tottenham. He can be really proud of his performances today.
100%.
You know, we at Safi, we actually run an esports team, so I own the esports team. We'll probably have a chat with Chris to say, hey, you're obviously a talented player. You know, where can we go with this?
Sign you up.
Yeah. We'll get him on a trial, you know. We'll get him on a
Definitely.
trial. This time next year, remember the name, Chris. And but it was brilliant to see at the back there. You had Dan the man cheering them on, even into the second game. I think Dan started by coaching Tottenham.
Definitely.
He started, but I reckon that last 10 minutes, he switched sides. I reckon he was having a little word in Chris's ear, and he was going, "This is what you need to do, mate." You know, and it's worked.
100%.
Absolutely
Yeah,
worked. wonders.
fantastic.
But
it's amazing to see the way they interact with each other.
oh, absolutely
It's
superb, brilliant, and the sportsmanship between the two of them. You know, you've got there Chris trying to make Dan feel involved, so Chris was scoring own goals so that Dan could celebrate the goals. You could see then when Chris was scoring, Dan was celebrating with him as well, and that's just it's heartwarming to see. It's brilliant to see, and you know, there's got to be a special thanks to the people for putting this on today. The adaptive controllers, all the crew that's come together to give these guys a real opportunity to showcase their passion for football and for FIFA, and it's wonderful to see.
It is, man. It's like we said earlier on. You can't put it into words of how well it is, how well it's come together, and what they're actually doing.
Yeah, yeah,
It's unbelievable.
yeah. Well, I'm giving the crowd a real treat. I mean, how many times do we see? What's that? I mean, my maths isn't great, but that's what 17 goals in 2 games.
Yeah.
I mean, what more could you want?
Better than those 1-0s.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You don't need to watch the Euros. You just need to watch this. That's all it is, you know.
It's great.
So, yeah, that's...
It's been an experience.
It really has. Yeah, this is our first time casting together. You might be able to tell. I don't know.
Very nervous.
Yeah, we've been quite nervous about it. We normally stream. This isn't a cheeky plug. We're not going to link our socials anywhere. But you know, we normally stream. We're great friends. But you know, to come together for an opportunity like this to talk about, you know, the difference the National Star are making to people's lives, and to see it firsthand for myself. I mean, I've seen the articles on sort of the BBC News and Sky News, and you know, some of the fantastic work they've been doing. But to see it firsthand is incredible. You know, and I'd love to see how, you know, we at SAF can drive this on, but how the British Esports as well will drive this on through the community, you know, giving people these options.
Yeah, it's it will be nice to potentially do some more work with
Oh, definitely, 100%,
Dan
100%.
the man and
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what,
etc.
mate, I think I'll have a word with Chris, see if we can get you some coaching lessons, mate, because I think you need it.
I would
I've seen you play
definitely need some
FIFA, and
coaching
he's like, Luke's about here, and then Chris is, you know, he's up here somewhere. He's up here.
Yeah,
So,
shocking.
Yeah. But there we go. Fun and games, fun and games.
Indeed.
Yeah. So next up, we've got some interviews coming up. We've got a bit of a wait until we get there. So yeah, we'll have those coming live. So have a couple of questions, and you know we'll go from there. But yeah, for the time being, you're stuck with me and Luke. Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, it will be interesting. We've got. No, it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see where Chris goes from this. You know, two fantastic performances.
Well, gone back on one.
You know what? I'm interested to find out. I want to know if he plays Ultimate Team as well. Is it just career mode he plays? Does he play in the Ultimate Team? Maybe some pro clubs. What else is there that we can get him into? You know.
I know what you're thinking.
What pro clubs? I'm thinking with them two against us two, we might stand a chance here. I don't know.
We'd still lose.
Yeah, we probably would. We probably would. Let's be honest about it. You know. But yeah, fun and games. Fun and games. I'm just thinking back to the gameplay, and you could just see, you know, you could feel the energy anyway, because we casting from where we are, we're not actually with the studio at the moment with the audience, but we can hear them, and the energy that's going on is amazing, and it spurred both of them on. You could see how much it meant to them. I mean, Dan in particular, you know, just seemed over the moon, just a real joy for playing FIFA and to be involved in something like this. You having a cough? You all right? Do you need some water? Yeah, he does. Yeah, bless him. Bit of a tickle. Nothing serious. Nothing serious. But yeah, we're still waiting on the interviews. We've just got a couple of minutes, I think, to go. You all right? So I think we're going to go back to the highlights just for the last game. Just a bit of a recap. He's really struggling. Here we go. Let's bring some highlights coming up to you here. Bit of a replay. So here's some of the goals that were scored. I mean, this is probably the pick of the day. I think you could show that to Alderweireld 2 or 3 times, and he still wouldn't know what's happened. It's a great finish there, off the bar. Celebrates with the crowd. At this point, it's 2-1, Tottenham look in control. We're only 20 minutes in. We're thinking, here we go, we've got another high-scoring game on our hands. You can see their goal line technology. It's squeaked in, isn't it? It's squeaked in. Dele Alli then makes it 3-1. This is 25 minutes in, and I'm thinking, was that disallowed? That must have been disallowed.
Yeah, I think it was.
That was a disallowed goal.
I'm back.
You're back. You've not died. That's great news. I was worried for a minute.
It's warm. Great turn. This is where it breaks now, in it. Make it 3-2.
That's 3-2. And at this point, we're thinking we've got 4 minutes left. 3-2. What a game we might have now here.
And there we are.
Stephen Fletcher, the hero of the day. I mean, the way he celebrates that was superb, wasn't it? I mean,
2 goals in 4 minutes is just
wow.
sensational.
Sensational. What a comeback, you know. And against Tottenham, who historically, they've got one of the best defences in the league. Mm-hmm. You know, you think of solidity over the years. You look at Alderweireld, you look at Vertonghen. Obviously, they haven't had the best of seasons this last year, but they are known for not conceding many. And for them to give away 2 goals, I mean, Tottenham fans would probably argue that it's commonplace, wouldn't they? But to give away 2 goals in the last 5 minutes to Stoke City.
Fair play to Chris, though, for keeping the pressure.
He didn't give up, did he? At no point did he give up. And I think in the first game, you know, he let Dan in a little bit. He let Dan in. That second game, snuffed him. Absolutely snuffed him that last 5 minutes. And I reckon if we'd had another 30 minutes, if we'd gone to extra time,
Chris would have took that.
my money would have been on Chris.
All day.
My money would have been on Chris. And if he would have made penalties, I think the composure he showed across 2 games.
And some of the saves Stoke keeper was pulling off
I know.
as well.
I mean, they're not missing Jack Butland, are they?
Well,
that's for sure. That's for sure. So some of the saves they've been making there, absolutely phenomenal. You know, kept him in the game at certain points, but he took those key chances towards the end of the game.
Fletcher was just superb there.
Unstoppable.
That last game.
Unstoppable. Rewinding the years. If it's the same Stephen Fletcher we're all thinking about.
We'll find out.
Yeah, yeah. I'll Google him after we finish this. I'll be like, he's 22. He's been around for like 6 months.
It's not the one we're thinking of.
No, it's not. It's not. No, my knowledge on Stoke City isn't the best in the world.
Neither
no,
is mine, to be
I know
honest.
Chelsea, I know Tottenham, but Stoke, you know, quite it is. Yeah, when they were in Premier League, the old Ryan Shawcross days, what's the name of the manager back then?
Pulis.
Pulis, that's the one, Tony Pulis. What's he gone on to do now? He just sort of floats
He
between...
went to manage us at West Brom.
Oh, did he?
And we ended up playing like Stoke.
Oh, I bet you love that, didn't you?
No.
But he would have kept you in the league?
He did.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay, and then what happened?
They sacked him.
Oh, okay. Well, they didn't like the style of play?
No.
And now they've got relegated?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So, but... yeah, there we go. We're still waiting on these interviews. I think we're still a minute or two away. It's going to be really interesting to hear from them. I'm excited to hear from them anyway. See what they think, see what their thoughts are on the whole process. Hopefully they've enjoyed themselves today.
Yeah, I think that.
I mean,
tell that.
I think the smiles were evident, weren't they? You know, that's probably not even need to ask.
Dan's loved it by the looks of it.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I think that's for them and for their families. This is a memory of a lifetime. Something to really look back upon, remember. Hopefully, we'll do it again in the future. You know,
Yeah.
You know, perhaps involve some other people. Maybe we could even look at hosting some tournaments and bits and pieces. You know, so very, very exciting.
So I mean, like, is this Dan's first time at anything like this?
I think so, as far as I know. As
Is
far
it
as I
same
know,
for Chris as well?
possibly. Yeah, quite
I
possibly.
mean, they kept the.
I know, so composed on
Yeah.
stage, weren't they? You know, if it was me, I'd have been shaking like a leaf.
Well, I've been shaking like a leaf all day.
You've been sat down there. You're not even playing, Luke. You're not even playing, mate.
But yeah, the composure was just unreal from the both of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic.
Absolutely. And like we keep saying, though, to see Stoke, they win the first game so comfortably. The second game, it's clearly harder. Who'd have thought Tottenham were better than Chelsea? Not Chelsea
Nobody?
fans, that's
No.
for sure. Not after they've just won the Champions League. He has a harder game. There's a harder game. They still come back. They're still fighting. I think from what I've just heard, we are ready to go back to Jasmine for some interviews. Jasmine, over to you.
Thank you very much. I hope you guys at home all enjoyed watching the show. Some amazing games we had going on there. Congratulations, Chris, for your win. I have some questions for both of you, Dan and Chris, if you don't mind answering. My first question for you is, what has been the best thing about the tournament so far?
Okay. Everything. Playing FIFA.
I really enjoyed playing against other people, and I loved it when I scored.
I think they're both very solid answers, honestly, guys. So
Thank you.
what do you guys enjoy about gaming?
It's a good thing, and it makes me hot, and I love FIFA. Yeah, I do, and I play online sometimes with different colleges.
Okay, that's great.
I really enjoy improving my FIFA skills. I really like meeting new people online.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that make new friends online through FIFA, so that's great. Are you guys excited about being here today for the AOC FIFA finals?
Very excited.
I am very, very, very excited. I've never done anything like this before.
Oh, well, I hope you guys had an amazing time. Dan, I just have a few questions for you. Why do you think it is important for disabled players to have their own competition?
I have played against people who don't have a disability. This was very difficult. Playing against people with similar needs to me is much better and means everyone can be a part of competitive gaming.
Of course, that's exactly what gaming is about, being very inclusive and welcoming to absolutely everyone. Dan, can you explain to everyone how it is that you play?
I think I'll have to do that.
Yeah?
I'll do that for you, Dan. So Daniel uses these 4 switches that are on his tray to drive with. When he came to the college, these were set up with our occupational health department, and Dan now drives independently around the college. So with the introduction of the Xbox adaptive controller, we can plug Daniel's switches into the back of here, playing again, and we can remap movement. So we use it as a D-pad on the Logitech switch kit, and Daniel can then push up, down, left and right. Unfortunately today, Daniel's so excited that he couldn't help but move and keep his hand inside of the D, and was jumping out a lot, because more than often he will beat Christopher. So, yeah. But Christopher's, part of the really great thing about the gaming is Christopher didn't really know how well to lose at the start, and you found it quite tricky, didn't you, Christopher? But the resilience that gaming has given him, so that he can actually now accept that he's lost and also graciously win, the same as you, Dan.
Well, I hope you guys had an amazing time joining us and playing some FIFA games. I have a little bit of a something for both of you, Dan and Chris, if you could give me 2 moments, please. This is on our behalf from British Esports. And we also have some SAF jerseys for you guys as well, so you guys can grab those after this. I have a couple of questions for you, Simon and Kaylee. It's a nice hat. It looks really good.
Yes, I do. Thank you very much.
You're very, very welcome.
Thanks.
You're very welcome, guys. Kaylee and Simon, I just have a few questions for the 2 of you. Kaylee, could you tell us a little bit about National Star, please?
Yes, thank you. National Star is a provision for young people with learning difficulties and disabilities. We have residential students, day learners with us as well, and our role is to support them with their potential development and through into adulthood and further, and looking after them as young people and fostering what it is that they really want from life.
I think it's amazing work that you guys do. So what value does esports in particular have for young people with disabilities?
I think that's been on display very well today. Actually, young people tend to be quite marginalised, particularly can suffer from loneliness. Mm-hmm. And I think esports has actually been a way of building a social network for a lot of people. At National Star, it's about us supporting that in the right way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, encouraging like a sense of community and being able to make new friends, meet new people. That's what it's all about at the
Absolutely.
end of the day, right? Yeah. Simon, could you tell me, how did the pilot project come about?
Well, we found out that the AOC British Esports tournament was going ahead, and Daniel and Christopher have already run FIFA tournaments within the college and wanted to join in with it. So we put them forward for it, and then after conversation with British Esports and AOC, we decided that we all jointly discussed and decided it would be a really good idea to actually have a level field for people with disabilities who want to game and try and see what that is, explore that. Because I know it's happening around the world. People are making games more accessible in their design, and also putting on tournaments like this.
Yeah.
But this pilot, we just want to learn some more about, the stumbling blocks, what works, what doesn't work, classifications, how ACU are done. Yeah, that's what we want to do. And also like learning, also in our curriculum, see how it can impact our curriculum. But yeah, that's how it kind of came about.
And I believe Xbox UK has been involved as well, right?
Yeah. We might have been a bit cheeky, and we went to Xbox and asked them for lots of kit. And so there's 12 colleges 12 Xboxes that were sent to the 4 colleges that took part. So the National Star College, Aurora, Bowbridge, Oakwood Court and Headleys. I didn't read that from a bit of paper, obviously. But so Xbox UK sent 12 Xbox S's, 12 adaptive controllers, and 12 sets of Logitech switch kits out to all the colleges so that they could take part in this pilot as well. Yeah, they've been really, really supportive of it. It's been fantastic.
It's amazing to see loads of companies that, providing accessibility and different solutions to loads of different people out there. So I think
absolutely.
it's amazing. So how's it been going so far?
Oh, wow. These guys are ace. We very luckily were filmed by BBC Newsbeat last week, and Dan and Christopher and Piash from Wales, is another one of our students who plays with his foot and with his arm. Alex Smith as well, who we've made our own joystick in-house with an Arduino, a Zippy joystick, and 3D printer and some Velcro, and so he's able to move the players around, and he uses a cradle with 2 switches in to rock backwards and forwards to push A and B. And they just, we had the film crew in, and these guys were playing against the guys around the country, and we had them up on the screen as well. Yeah. Very much like you have here, where you've got the screens where you can see each other and you're playing against each other. And the social skills, the interaction, it was just really lovely to see. Especially when you score goals, Dan. And put them in the top corner.
So, Kaylee, is it right that there's a research project connected to the pilot as well?
Yes, that is right. We currently are studying to look at what extent esports might be involved in our teaching and learning practice at the college, and the impacts it has for people with disabilities. There's often barriers with communication. Particularly for people who are unfamiliar of working with people with disabilities, and how they then perhaps access the different technologies that they will benefit being able to join in with. The research so far, we're looking at the implications for teaching practice, and how it will look within the curriculum, considering the ways which young people with disabilities can be empowered to increase their participation. Obviously, that's really important, whilst also upskilling the other people around us as to what people need. The students and support staff from the 4 colleges that have been involved, with their feedback, we're aiming to look at the key issues from the evidence that we've gained, to see what actually hinders or what actually helps engage our students further.
Okay, well, thank you. If you just give me 2 seconds, we have a little something for you. Ooh. This is on behalf of British Esports. In light of the college's passion towards esports and accessibility, we'd like to give this plaque in recognition of all of the development of esports in alternative provision skills. I'd just like to say on behalf of everyone, the work you guys are doing is honestly amazing. Keep up the amazing work, and we can't wait to hear and see some more of the exciting things you all have coming up.